Ren from Hallowed Be Thy Game, and today I'm going to share with you my entire Nintendo 3DS collection. Let's check it out. Welcome back to another episode of Hallowed Be Thy Game, and yes, I have once again drummed up a reason to go on and on about the 3DS, because God, I can't get enough of this friggin' amazing handheld. I just kind of wanted to show you my current collection. I'm pretty much done. I mean, are there things out there I would still love to have? Obviously. The Yokai watches, the Fire Emblem special editions, yeah, it would be fantastic, but I wanted to share you my collection. It is very passionate to me. These are all games I love. I'm not one to collect fluff, so I just wanted to show you, and spoilers, there's a lot of JRPGs here. I have so much fun with this. I would love to know what your favorite and most prized game is in your Nintendo 3DS collection, so please let me know down in the comments. Also, if you have fun watching today's video, please consider subscribing. It helps out the channel so much, and I also just want to thank the channel members. Your support means so much to me, but without further ado, let's get started. Now, starting off, here is my Fire Emblem collection, and I also threw in Langrisser Reincarnation Tensei here. However, I love the Fire Emblem series. After getting to Fire Emblem Three Houses, I made my way over to the Fire Emblem games. I am head over heels for these games, especially Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. I love these games so much. They are such a blast to play. Anyone who is getting into the SRPG genre, I highly recommend giving a Fire Emblem game a go. They are just structured so well to be able to pull you in with great character stories, very fun and addictive combat systems, phenomenal all around. And we have Langrisser Reincarnation Tensei, very charming game, very unique. A little controversial here, not really beloved by the existing community, but I had a lot of fun with it, and it's totally worth checking out. Now here we have most of my Capcom games. I love Project Cross Zone 1 and 2. They are phenomenal. If you've heard me go on and on about Super Robot Tyson OG Saga Endless Frontier on the DS, you will know how much I love these games at all. And I just recently want to shout out Little Battler's Experience. It's just a really cool game. And then the very much beloved Monster Hunter series. I have Generations and Ultimate 4 here. They're some of the most beloved RPGs on the 3DS, and I need to dive into them more. Now, Little Battler's Experience, I want to shout out again. This is a phenomenal mech RPG, extremely addictive, and one of the most overlooked and underappreciated games on the 3DS. I have just recently gotten into this, and it is blowing me away. I totally recommend people check it out. And Project Cross Zone, I know I've already talked on this, but it's just such a unique, wonderful experience. I'm very sad because when I first shouted this out on the channel, it was very easy to pick up physically, and I'm kind of shocked at how much the prices have just skyrocketed for these games. However, if you can pick them up at a local flea market or something, do so, because they're fantastic. Now, I have some of my other odds and ends here from Konami. Obviously, Castlevania, Metroidvanias, I can never stay away. Heroes of Ruin, very fun experience. But I just recently picked up RPG Maker FES. I'm excited to get into that. Nano Assault is such an excellent experience, just so wild and unique. Now, Rodea the Sky Soldier is pretty new to me. I just picked it up. It's why it's still sealed. And obviously, Codename Steam, excellent game. Ever Oasis, everyone loves this game, and for good reason. It's fantastic. I'm diving in deeper to Fantasy Life. Really cool experience. And Final Fantasy Explorers is something that's just so unique and weird and off the wall that I totally think everyone should check out. Especially Mocha Mocha Friends. Extremely unique experience, and I just want to once again shout out the Bad Company down in the comments. He always has some excellent 3DS recommendations. He put this one on my radar. I jumped on it, and I just such a cool experience. Very cute, nothing too crazy or off the wall, but if you're looking for something very different and unique, the 3DS is just king of that, and Mocha Mocha Friends is a prime example. Now, some of the big Nintendo heavy hitters. Kid Icarus Uprising, such an excellent game, but holy moly, Metroid, Samus Returns. Chef's kiss good. Super Mario 3D Land, what a wonderful experience. I still am trying to get my wife to play that. And I had to pick up Metal Gear Solid 3D. One of the best Metal Gear games, if not the best. Just excellent game. Kirby Planet Robobot, maybe, oh god, definitely one of my favorite games on the 3DS. Just an excellent Kirby game. And you know I had to have Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. Gosh, just so wild they fit that sucker on the 3DS cart. I'm still baffled by that. Now, again, Kirby, I gotta shout this out just a little bit more. If you're looking for one of the most wonderful experiences on the 3DS, it's just a gorgeous use of the 3D effect. The fighting is fun. It's a Kirby game. It's so easy. This is excellent if you have younger kids. Just get them into gaming. It's just a wonderful, clean experience, and easily my favorite Kirby game. Metroid Samus Returns. God, this game is so good, and just proof that internet hype and hate culture can just get it wrong. This game, I thought this game was going to be trash when I hopped into it, just with the way people talked about it. Completely not the case. Phenomenal game. And you can definitely see the framework that was used to make Metroid Dread so great. Samus Returns is one of the best games on the 3DS, and I can't recommend it enough. And we have to talk about my beloved Zelda games. God, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, the definitive way to experience these games is on the 3DS. And Link Between Worlds, who thought you could make a sequel to one of the greatest games on the Super Nintendo? They freaking crushed it. I still have yet to jump into Triforce Heroes more. I'm excited to play it, but I just haven't really jumped into this one yet. And I have finally done it. I have hopped into the Bravely Default game with Bravely Default and Bravely Second. The art style, the gameplay, it's drawing me in. I'm excited to dive into these. I'm currently working through the Etrian Odyssey games, but again, Dragon Quest VIII. Why has this never been ported to anything else? It's freaking amazing, and I don't care what the haters say. I like Legend of Legacy. I was so shocked how many people hated this game in my recommended video for the 3DS. But anyways, friggin' love these games. Now, Tales of the Abyss. This is just recently got another reprint or another selling of it on Video Games Plus. Amazing website out of Canada, totally worth checking out. I was just able to pick that up. And Yokai Watch, shout out to Tiger Chainsaw. I got this game from him. Really excited to jump into those games more. And Lord of Magna, Made in Heaven. Oh, God, such a great game. And Stella Glow. Now, I gotta take some time to just shout these two out big time, because Stella Glow, my God, I've wasted so much of my life not playing this game. And I think a lot of people feel that way. It's just proof. It's so sad this was the last game this developer made. Gorgeous aesthetic, fantastic gameplay. It makes my 3DS happy. It's the most glorious of experiences, and absolutely a must play on the 3DS. Lord of Magna, Made in Heaven. Man, you know, this game's not going to be winning any awards for like graphical art style or anything, but the combat system is fun. The characters are cute and quirky. The animated avatars and like the character panels and portraits, so friggin' well done. God, I love this game. Had a blast with it. Totally recommend. And the Etrian Odyssey series. Yes, I have managed to finally nail down most of them. I'm still missing Mystery Dungeon, but I'm excited to jump into these. I am going to be starting with Etrian Odyssey 5. That's kind of where I've been kind of directed to. I keep getting a lot of differing reports, but I think I'm going to go from there and then maybe hop back to the Untold series. But I do have the collector's edition box for Etrian Odyssey Nexus. It's a little battered and beat up, but I was able to get it at a good price, so I was happy about that. But now I got to talk about one of my favorite games of all time. And I'm not kidding you. This is a top 5 game of all time for me. Radiant freaking Historia. That's not actually the title, but God, I love this game. Perfect chronology reshaped the way I approach JRPGs on handheld gaming. And we obviously have 7th Dragon, 3, Code VFD. I gotta talk about these games a little bit more. Radiant Historia uses time travel to the most perfect of ways that I've seen done since like Chrono Trigger. I love this game so much. The characters, the story. There's not a huge soundtrack to it, but what's there is phenomenal. But this game is one of the few games I've played in a long time that just made me weep. Yes, I didn't cry, I didn't sob, I wept. I loved it. Highest of honors for me. And 7th Dragon 3 Code VFD. My God in heaven, one of my favorite games on the 3DS, not even joking. The create your party system was so freaking good. The second I heard that Undernaut's Labyrinth of Yomi, if I'm saying that right, on the Switch, had a similar system, I immediately jumped into it. I need more games like this. Please port the PSP and the DS games to the Western audiences. Everyone would love them. They're fantastic. And here are my beloved Persona and SMT games. We have Persona Q 1 and 2. I do have the collector's box edition for Persona Q 2. I love these games. They're very great introductory dungeon crawler games. And Soul Hackers. God, I love this game, and I've had an absolute blast with its sequel. And we have Strange Journey Redux, still my favorite first-person dungeon crawler as of right now. We'll see how Etrian Odyssey challenges that. But obviously, I have SMT4 and 4 Apocalypse. Oh, God. Oh, man. Some of the best turn-based games ever made. And I still think that SMT4 Apocalypse, there's a great case to be made that it might be some of the best turn-based combat in all of gaming. And my favorite SRPGs, you know I had to have them here, Devil Survivor Overclocked and Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker, the top of the mountain for SRPGs for me. And here we have one of my more recent collector's editions pickups for the 3DS, Coldcept Revolt. This is a card-based, almost Monopoly-esque turn-based JRPG. It's gorgeous aesthetic. The character designs are phenomenal, and honestly, this is one of my favorite collector's editions for the 3DS that I have right now. I think it's very well made, and it just has a really nice shine to it, a very thick box quality, and just the character designs and portraits on there are just breathtaking. It's a beautiful game, and if you're into kind of a card-based Monopoly-esque game, this is definitely worth picking up. Definitely a unique entry on the 3DS and very much worthy for any JRPG fan. And there you have it. There is my 3DS collection as of right now in 2022. The 3DS has quickly become my favorite handheld of all time. I've always loved this thing, but once I picked one up in like 2016 or 17, the exclusives on the handheld and just everything about it just swept me away. I love it, but how about you? Where would you rank the 3DS in terms of your favorite handhelds? Let me know down in the comments. Like this video if you liked it, and please consider subscribing for more 3DS content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.